Namaste. I want to share something with you today that will change how you see yourself and how you see everyone around you. Because what I'm about to tell you is not philosophy. It's a mirror. It explains why people behave the way they do, why some people radiate light wherever they go, why others seem to spread chaos, and why most of us are somewhere in between. You see, there will never be unity in this world. Not total unity. Never. And there will never be darkness and separation. Never. This plane of existence was never designed for perfection. It was created for experience. Even in the Satya Yuga, the so-called Golden Age, there wasn't 100% light. There was more light than darkness, yes, but never total peace. And even in Dark Ages, the Kali Yuga, the so-called Dark Age, there's still light shining through. There's pain, yes, but also compassion, art, music, love, invention. So this plane, the earth plane, is a beautiful mixture. A stage where souls come to learn through contrast. You choose to come here to experience this duality, and through it, to discover what you really are. In the Vedic understanding, there are three types of beings who walk this earth: Devas, Manushya, and Asura or Rakshasa. Devas are beings of light, the givers, the uplifters, the seekers of higher truth. Asuras or Rakshasa are the worldly masters, the strong, ambitious ones who manipulate matter, power, and control by any means possible, with pride, anger, desire, and ignorance. And Manushya are the humans influenced by both sides, constantly pulled between light and shadow. In Sanskrit, these are called the three Ganas, loosely put, the archetype of God, human, and demon. The word Gana literally means group or tribe, but in essence, it's your archetype, your spiritual DNA. They're not good or bad. They're simply frequencies of consciousness, forces that keep the cosmic dance moving, the dance of Nataraja, the dance of Shiva. So, why is this so important? Because without knowing which energy dominates you, Deva, Asura, or Manushya, you'll never truly understand why you're here, why you attract certain people, and why your soul chooses this particular life. The Bhagavad Purana and Rig Veda both describe the eternal tug of war between Devas and Asuras, between light and darkness, and humanity caught in the middle. When Devas win, humanity moves towards light, the Golden Age. When Asuras win, the world tilts towards darkness. But neither side ever wins forever. It's a cosmic balance, the churning of the ocean where gods and demons work together to bring out the nectar of immortality. And that nectar is consciousness. Now, here is the fascinating part. In Vedic astrology, your Gana can be determined from your birth star, the Nakshatra or the star system, where your moon was placed at birth. It shows your base nature, not what you pretend to be, but what your soul is made of. Most people have a blend of all three. No one here is purely Deva or purely Asura. If they were, they wouldn't need to be here on earth. Let me be completely transparent with you. I'll use myself as an example. So, according to my chart, my moon is in Rohini Nakshatra, which is ruled by moon. The Rohini Nakshatra is a Deva constellation, a light constellation associated with creation, beauty, and nurturing energy. It explains my deep connection to art, music, and teaching. But my ascendant is Chitra, a nakshatra ruled by Mars. And that's an Asura domain, the realm of the worldly designers, perfectionists with worldly desires. That's the entrepreneurial side of me, the one that builds things and takes action no matter what. And my Rahu Ketu axis sits on the 6th and the 12th houses, meaning I isolate between service and liberation. That's the Manushya energy, the human pull between dharma and worldly desires. So if I put numbers to it, my archetype looks like this: 70% Deva, 20% Asura, and 10% Manushya. And that makes sense. Most of my life, I have sought light and wisdom. But I also love creating things, leading projects, exploring the material world. And yes, sometimes I find myself caught between the two, just trying to be human. So, why does this matter to you? Because once you know your Gana, you stop comparing yourself to others. You understand why you're drawn to certain paths, why you clash with certain people, and why you grow, why your growth doesn't look like anyone else's growth. So if you're a Deva dominant, your path is through light, service, purity, awareness. If you're Asura dominant, your path is through mastery, power, creation, control. If you're a Manushya dominant, your path is through learning, trial, emotion, empathy. When you know your nature, you stop pretending. You start evolving from where you are. Frankly, I came to this realization later in my life. But when I finally understood my true nature, I stopped fighting my own design. I stopped trying to fit into other people's versions of spirituality or success. I began aligning my work, my purpose, my relationship with my true archetype. And that changed everything. If you'd like to know what your Gana is, what archetype your soul belongs to, I can calculate that from your Vedic chart based on your birth time and moon placement. Just DM me your email and I'll send you the details and how it works and the price for a full Vedic astrology reading. That's me using my 20% Asura energy, the entrepreneur side of the Deva. But the 70% Deva in me wants to leave you with this. You are a mixture of light, shadow, and humanity. And that's perfectly divine. The goal is not to become all light. It's to bring awareness to the darkness and balance it with love, because that's what makes you whole. Namaste.